Hey guys, just checking in with you. I am sitting here in my car, actually in what I think, and I know somebody will definitely correct me, is the Mayfair section of Philadelphia. I am about maybe a minute and a half north of the Cotman Avenue exit of I-95 on State Road. Um, Now, I don't know whether or not you heard, but this morning the Trump campaign actually held a press conference at the Four Seasons. And I know it was a little bit confusing to everybody because one would think that they meant to actually book the Four Seasons Hotel in Center City, where in fact they actually booked the Four Seasons Total Landscaping uh, company in the Northeast. And well, everybody is sort of speculating that perhaps they got the location wrong or there was some kind of a miscommunication and they just decided to proceed. I'm fairly convinced that perhaps this in fact was exactly what they meant to do. And in a few seconds, I will show you and explain to you exactly why. However, what am I doing here? So I am on the ground, obviously in Philly, and I have no life and nothing better to do on a Saturday evening than to do this. So I took it upon myself to hop in my car and drive a couple of minutes up 95 and pay my final respects as a citizen of Philadelphia and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the United States to what were the last remaining moments of the Trump 2020 campaign. So I'm going to hop out of my car and give you a little bit of a show around and a little bit of commentary about why this is in fact the absolute most perfect location for this. Okay, so I'm out of the car, and what are we looking at? Well, let's start here. This fabulous and very well manicured stoop, way off the beaten path, is the front of, and let me make sure I get the name right because let's face it, someone else didn't, Four Seasons Total Landscaping. Now, thematically, as this has been a dumpster of a week for Trump 2020, this is about as good a location as any for when you're lighting your dreams on fire. I really cannot stress to you more that whoever booked this is either the world's best prankster, biggest idiot, or certified sadist. Either way, well done you. Moving right along, so across the street from the scene of this mess is the stateroom. Nothing too fancy, but a fairly average event venue for these parts. but you will never guess, it is literally attached to a crematorium. I shit you not. As an aside though, for any of you brides-to-be out there whose wish it is to tie the knot next to an inferno of death, Google the place on up and give them a ring. It will not disappoint, I assure you that. Over here, back on the Four Seasons side, there's a handy-dandy stall company. Did I mention the crematorium across the street? Folks, this is like straight out of a horror movie. And then there's some houses and an auto body shop and oh, what's this over here? Yep. And right here on the corner is this little hidden gem. And this is the infamous adult bookstore. But it's not just any bookstore, folks. No. This one has live viewing rooms. Think bookstore with benefits. You really cannot make this stuff up. Wasn't completely sure if the place had a name, but let me see here. There's the sign. Yep, it is Fantasy Island. Well, yep, that makes sense since the total current administration has spent the past 5 years living in one of those, so yeah, it makes total sense to me. Well, actually, no, I lied. None of this makes sense. I just have so many questions. For example, like, imagine a phone call. Hello, Four Seasons. Hi, this is so-and-so from Trump legal team. We'd like to set up an outdoor press conference. Can you do that? Uh, sure. Do you guys, like, need some chairs or something? Yeah, a few of those. That would be great. Maybe a podium. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. We have, like maybe a front end loader and some diggers. Does that work? Yeah, okay, cool. No problem. We can totally work with that. See, tomorrow, 11:30? Yeah, sure, tomorrow, 11:30. Tell Donnie we'll see him then. Yeah, you know what, guys, I could be wrong, but I'm inclined to think the Four Seasons thought it was a crank call. Prove me wrong. I dare you. Anyhow, this is about all there is to see here. Nothing very bigly, but in a weird sort of way, I guess it works. Plenty of free parking, not much of a drive from the Northeast Airport or 95, depending on how our dignitaries arrive today. So, basically you set up shop, you say a few words nobody's listening to, drag your lifeless champagne across the street to the crematorium, grab a bite to eat at the stateroom, and head on over and drown your sorrows in porn. Banner day for all. But that's about it. So thanks for hopping on this little tour with me, and I will see you next time somebody does something ridiculously stupid within driving distance. Catch you later.